When I was growing up, my father would always tell me, time waits for no one. Time waits for nobody. And I don't know if it was because I was immature or if I was just in a really comfortable position in my younger ages. But my father would tell me that, and I would hear him, but I wouldn't hear him, if you know what I mean by that. And now at 24 years old, I understand what my father meant by time waits for no one. I'm now in I don't want to use the word regretful, but concerned part of my life now, because people are now starting to surpass me. And the biggest way that people are starting to surpass me now that I see is financially. The reason they're surpassing me financially now is because of focus, I believe. Now, ever since I left high school, I attempted college, but I wasn't focused on it. I was focused on everything else except staying focused. I was focused on everything except school, even though I was in school, right? So I went to college, only went because my parents told me to. But even while I was in college, I wasn't dedicated to my schoolwork. I was still running around chasing women, trying to hang out with friends, going to parties every now and then, working dead-end jobs, you know, and not realizing that time was passing. All these years, time was passing, and I really wasn't getting anywhere. Maybe I had a couple thousand stacked at a point, yes, but what's a couple thousand? Especially when you live in New York. A couple thousand, it'll get ate up quick by 1 month's rent, you know? And at 24 years old now, I wish that I stayed focused on something. You know? Now, it's not too late for me, but there is a feeling almost of regret, you know? I wish I didn't waste all those years. So I have something that I'm focused on now, and I tell myself I've begun it. I told myself I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna finish it. And I will finish. But I guess my biggest piece of advice for somebody getting out of high school would be, don't get into relationships, because the return on investment isn't really that much at that age. Really, it's a distraction, to be honest with you. There are no such thing as friends, because at the end of the day, as my comrade likes to say, the bill is in your name. There are no friends. Friends are here today and gone tomorrow. You're there to help people when they need help, and then when you fall on hard times, people are not there for you. And then you see that you don't really have friends. But most of all, I would say, start something and finish it. Hard or not, you need to start things, stay focused, and finish them. you know. That's my biggest piece of advice for anybody finishing high school. Yeah, so I just felt the need to make this video because I wish I had somebody really stress that to me.